Answering some of the most common questions I get from visitors to my art gallery. One thing a lot of people ask me is how long I've been doing this for. I have been making and selling my original art for 15 years now, but I haven't been using acrylic paint that whole time. You might remember that I used to do colored pencil drawings, I used to do soft pastel drawing, and I've only been painting with acrylic paint for 3 years. The other thing I get asked a lot is how long it takes me to do each painting. If I was to sit down and just paint one painting from start to finish, like this size for example, I could probably get it done in about 3 or 4 days. The reality is that usually I create the backgrounds and then my paintings sort of sit in my studio for weeks, sometimes months. Do I use reference photos for my paintings? Yes, I do, for most of them. I've painted enough sea turtles now that I could probably paint them from memory, but I usually create a mock-up design on my iPad, which then becomes like a whole reference image that I would use for my painting. Where do I get my inspiration? Well, I live in the Australian rainforest. It just so happened to be right on the Great Barrier Reef as well. Surrounded by all of the wildlife that I grew up with, that I love. These are the animals that I feel like I have some maybe kind of connection to, or I see myself in somehow. These are just some of the questions that I get asked here at the gallery, so feel free to ask me anything else if you have any other questions.